gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hello, can you guys hear me? I don't know why my intro is not playing. Don't know. Thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear my voice. I see some thumbs up. Oh, okay, so you guys can hear me. Okay. Hey y'all, it's been a minute. Yes. It seems like it's been a year. Probably only been a few hours, but it seems like it's been a year. She said the intro is still playing. Is the intro playing? Why I can't hear it? What? Girl, is the intro playing for real? Why I can't hear it?
Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here.
Can't even hear it though. Can y'all hear me and the intro? Said the intro is still playing. How? Let me see if I can stop the intro. I don't even know which one is playing. Maybe this one. All right, is the intro playing now? Let me know if the intro is still playing. This is strange, baby. Strange. I need to work on StreamYard. StreamYard has been tripping lately. Okay, she said it stopped. Okay, all right. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's been a minute. I am off camera because, listen, I stayed up a little bit too late last night and I was supposed to go live at noon my time, or noon 30. And noon 30, I was just opening up my eyes, okay? And y'all know I couldn't come on here with all the boogers in my eyes, so I had to jump in the shower and get myself together, okay? So anyway, let's talk today. Let's talk. First of all, hey to all my members. Those are the ones that's lit up in green. And if you too want to become a member, all you got to do is go to the front of my YouTube channel and hit join. Okay, somebody just sent me a lot of stuff. What is this? Oh, okay, I seen that one. Well, we got some catching up to do, you guys. We're going to be talking about Korra, Justin, the nanny, and Junie's page today, okay? She said, a more they updated StreamYard, you have to purchase a subscription package. This may be why you're having a problem. Girl, I already been purchased it. I paid $400 and some a year for StreamYard. I've been paying it, so I don't know. But they already get my coins, honey. They've been getting my coins for a minute. All right. So anyway, but listen, my disclaimer is scrolling across the bottom, and it says basically whatever I said in my mouth today is based on my opinion only. I am in no way, fashion, shape, or form trying to defame anyone's character. Okay. So she said, hi, more in the chat and the moderators. Hey, Tina. So let's get into it, you guys. I have been out of the loop. I am not going to lie to you. I have been out of the loop because I've been dealing with a bunch of misfits, bunch of jealous heathen hermaphrodites and all that other stuff, right? Bothering me, okay? Getting all up in my beeswax, being all jealous, okay? So I'm going to put them on pause. You know what I mean? I'm putting them on pause, and I'm going to get back into this Korra tea, okay? Now, from what I've heard a few things, okay? So you guys may have to fill me in, but let me tell you what I know so far, all right? So I know they got court coming up next Wednesday on the 23rd. We will be watching for that, okay? I also heard that, well, I know one of the last times he was trying to get her locked up by the LA police department, and they said, get somebody else to do it, okay? So when he was unsuccessful in doing that, he kind of took a little break from social media, just pop in every now and again and throw out a subliminal here or there, okay? So they were still on this week on, week off schedule, and he recently just had a conference, you know, and he was busted by Junie and the nanny, but on two different occasions. But Junie basically told Mama that Daddy got a picture of you up in the house. So if I miss you, I could just look at that picture. So, well, because Junie, I'm assuming, because Junie told Korra that online, he got mad and went and deleted the page. Now, he probably was trying to delete all of her posts, and I don't know if he was successful or not, but he was able to get Junie's page deleted. Now, in my opinion, I believe that if that is the case, if he did seek to delete her page, because I did go over to her page and see that she said it was deleted. And if he did it, we know he did it out of jealousy. We know he did it because it was getting traction. And he feels she's not about to make no money off of our kids, our children, our daughters, without giving me any, okay? I'm sure that's what he thinks. I'm sure that's what he, you know, I'm sure that's where his mindset went, okay? Now, also the nanny, I'm gonna come back to the Junie page in a minute, but the nanny, or used to be nanny, should I say, has been speaking out on Instagram, basically, you know, saying things like he's not a great father, he's very jealous and obsessed with Korra, you know. He pretends to be a great dad on social media while he's a whole narc behind the scenes. But we already knew that because that's what narcissists do, right? They care so much about their image. They come out on outside or whatever to the public and act one way when they a whole nother devil when that camera goes off, okay? And we just recently found out that she's the one that bought him that super dad shirt, okay? Anyway, but she's discovered that he is a monster as well. And I've heard that she is, you know, she's willing to provide some type of support to Korra. Okay. Now let's go back to Junie page, because the nanny situation is not that important to me. You know, it's funny that she's came out the bag on him and, you know, she could possibly use as a witness, but I don't even think at this point Korra needs her as a witness. You know what I mean? Because Justin's actions speaks loud, okay? And her lawyer, which we need to not forget that she has, her attorney is well versed in dealing with narcissists, abusive, manipulative, gaslighting individuals, okay? Now let's go back to she said Korra wasn't making any money off of June page, went to a trust account. Oh, okay. Okay, well then that's some good news because California just put that. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. California just made a law. Okay, and let me pull it up right quick. California. They literally just passed a law. It's called Protect the Kids. It was passed. Well, let me see. Well, a bill was signed, and it's called the Protection of Our Kids from Social Media Addiction Act. Makes it unlawful for online services and applications to provide an addictive feed to. No, that's not the one I'm trying to do. The one I'm talking about is. Well, anyway, but it was a law just put into place. Basically, if I can remember off the top of my head, it basically says that a certain percentage of the money needs to be put away in the kids' fund because a lot of these parents is slave driving their children to make money for them to live off of. Okay. So now I know California has put it into law that if your kid is like more than, I want to say 80%, but I have to pull it up. If somebody know the name of it, you can tell me. But if your kid is like the star of the show, pretty much, you know what I mean? And you're making money from it, then majority of that money needs to go toward the kids' fund. All right. Because yeah, these kids are like already working at 2, 3, and 4 years old or whatnot. And the parents are living off of it. They're living off of it. There's a lot of parents out here. We just heard of a story that we're also covering, which is the Hurt twins. He was actually accused from the court of exploiting his twin boys. Okay. And so the judge made him delete all of the kids' videos completely, right? All of the kids' videos, and he is not allowed to post his children. Now he's not even allowed to go visit because, you know, he turned out to be a whole psycho. That's how I look at him anyway. But let's get back to Junie's page, okay? Justin did this. If in fact he did do this, it was definitely done out of jealousy. It was done out of spite. He's taken his feelings for her, his dislike, his hate for her out on his daughters, which I think is absolutely ridiculous, okay? However, I will say this. Facebook and Instagram is not what it used to be. I have said this before and I'm going to say it again. I believe that Korra needs to get the kids a YouTube channel. YouTube Kids is big. It is huge. And let me tell you, not only is it huge, they have a lot of millionaire children. And I said that, I'm going to say it again. Millionaire children that was birthed on YouTube. Okay, YouTube. It's called YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids. Matter of fact, YouTube, the ones that make the most money are children from YouTube. Them the ones that's making the hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. You understand what I'm saying? The kids, because guess what? Kids like my grandchildren and my grandchildren friends, they eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner shows on YouTube, kids shows on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? They are forever into these kids shows. They know these kids' name, their favorite color, their hobby, and everything. They be like, "Oh yeah, that's Corey and Derek." I be like, "Who is Corey and Derek?" "Oh, Mima, you don't know?" I'm like, "No, I don't know." Corey and Derek, you know, like listen to these kids. Some of these kids on YouTube are their heroes. Okay, so I believe that Facebook is. I'm not going to say leave Facebook. If you're making a bag on Facebook, stay there. But Facebook rules are just so idiotic. Until they straighten it out, which I did hear that they're being sued and all this other stuff, and they're trying to straighten it out. But until then, I've said this many months before, Korra needs to come to YouTube because the games that Justin plays on Facebook and Instagram, because they're owned by the same people, he can't get away with it on YouTube. As you can see, she could post her kids on YouTube. You know, she could do everything, you know, she needs to do on YouTube. The thing about it, though, she has to promote her YouTube channel, which means while she's on Facebook, she needs to make an announcement, drop the link and say, meet me on YouTube. If she drops the link where she is, they will follow. They will follow. But as long as she's doing both, streaming from Facebook and YouTube, they're not going to go to her YouTube channel, because why should they when they're on Facebook? When you give them no option, or you give them the only option of clicking this link and going to her YouTube channel, that is how you grow your YouTube channel. I used to try to do the same thing, try to stream from Facebook and try to stream from YouTube. I was getting more money on YouTube, so I stopped streaming from Facebook. All I do is drop my link and say, hey, you guys, going live in 15 minutes. Meet me on YouTube. And guess what? My YouTube numbers shot up. I get more money on YouTube. That's the way she's going to have to promote her page. But also, the girls need their own channel on YouTube. YouTube kids, they take off. They're not in the regular YouTube. I'm talking about YouTube kids. They make money, big money. That's what I feel like she needs to do. If she keep on wanting to play with Facebook and Instagram, listen, she may have to clock in and get a 9 to 5. Facebook is not what it used to be. It's just not. It's not what it used to be. It's a lot of big time bloggers, big time bloggers like Korra, that have complained about their checks being cut in half. They're not getting what the earnings that they used to get on Facebook. Facebook been sued by umpteen people, okay? And the fact that Facebook allows one parent to claim image rights of their children is absolutely ridiculous, as if only one parent has custody, right? But I'm sure they looked at it as in like a family dynamic, like, okay, one household, but they have to understand there's a lot of kids being raised in 2 separate households because, people split up, right? People split up. So she said a lot of people are losing their pages on Facebook. Exactly. My page has been restricted for on and off for 2 years. I'm restricted now. I think I get off restriction next week or something like that or whatever. But I just believe that I know Korra has built an impressive page on Facebook, but she got to burn that same energy, boo. She needs to burn that same energy, and she needs to do it on YouTube. She needs to burn that energy and build it on YouTube. Because listen, he keeps taking it because he has the image rights. And this is what it is. All he did, he didn't show them no damn court. You don't need a court document. He didn't show them no court document. I could actually show you what he did, right? And you can actually do it on YouTube too, but it's a little harder on YouTube to get it done because you could just email your rep on YouTube and it can be undone. I've had videos taken down on YouTube to where I can email my rep and I get the video put right back up. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes these AIs and stuff like that, they pick up things. I said something, I can't remember. What did I say? I called a guy Lady Boy, on YouTube. And I guess he reported me or whatever. And they took it as a gay hate act or whatever. They was like, oh, you're calling him gay and we don't go for that or whatever. So they struck it and they took it down. I immediately emailed my rep and I'm like, why did this get struck? Oh, because you can't pick at the gay community and blah, 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 blah. I was like, I'm not picking at the gay community. I call him a lady boy. A lady boy. There's a lot of lady boys out here, so I explained it and whatnot. And they was like, you know what? You're right. We're taking the strike away and we're putting it back up immediately. Okay. I'm not picking. I'm not trying to hate on nobody. I call him a lady boy. He act like a good little girl. And you shouldn't get struck because you say a man act like a girl. Because if he act like a girl, he act like a girl. Right? So anyway, they gave it back. You're able to communicate with your rep and then they look into it and be like, oh, okay. Whereas AI picks it up and say, you was harassing somebody or you're wrong. So anyway, let me get back to the image protection. What he did was he filled out a form. It is for 18 and under, or should I say under 18. They are protected, okay? They are protected, which means image rights for children, you can claim your child, and anytime your child face is detected, you can have it struck down and snatched off of the internet, okay? That is what he's done. Now, apparently Facebook and Instagram, because they work together, they're going to honor that. Every time he sees his children's face, they don't do it automatically, but every time he sees his children's face, he can go strike it for image rights protection, okay? Because now it looks like she's stealing her own daughter's face from him, okay? That's what it looks like to Facebook and to Instagram. She's stealing her child's face from him and posting it unauthorized, okay? That's just until she goes to court and have the court to direct him that he is not allowed to do that. Facebook is going to continue to strike any face that he strikes. If he strikes it, it's coming down, period. It don't matter who posted. His mama can post it and it can be struck if he strikes it. I can post it and it can be struck if he strikes it. Everybody that has Junie face on their social media can be struck as long as the face is recognized. He has image rights protection. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now, on YouTube, right? They still have that. However, she could talk to her rep. Now, I'm sure she could probably talk to her rep on Facebook too, but I don't have no rep on Facebook. I don't think Facebook like me like that, and I don't really like them like that. We have this like hate-love relationship, and right now we hate each other. So I don't even have no rep on Facebook, but I do have a rep on YouTube. However, from what I've heard about YouTube and Facebook, I will put my money in YouTube any day. And I believe that's what she needs to do. She has to grow her presence on YouTube. She could cry all day long about what's happening to her on Facebook, right? Until she grows her page, her audience, her channel on YouTube. She's going to continue to deal with these problems until she get a court order that says that he is not allowed to do that, okay? Now, if I was her, what I would do, since he's striking her page, if it's stopping money, I would sue his ass for it. Especially if they come back and say that she has the rights. If the court says Korra has the rights to post the children and he keeps striking her page, I would sue his ass for the money lost from the pages or from that post. And it'll tell you, like, say for instance, if a post made $200, I'm just saying that, $200, right? If she lost that $200, because they will snatch money back out of your account for deleted videos, whether you deleted it or if it's taken down from a copyright or image right protection, you will lose money for it, for that video, if you haven't already got paid, okay? If you haven't already got paid for it. If you already got paid, they're not going to take it back. But if it's within the month and you haven't got paid for it, they will deduct it out of your revenue, okay? If she is getting money taken out of her revenue for photos and videos that were struck by him, and if she can prove that he had no rights to do it, she could sue him for it. And she would win. She says Amora Korra is on YouTube. She do her lives from Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube at the same time. And see, that's what I'm saying though, Tina. That is why people are not coming over to her YouTube. If she wants more people to come to her YouTube, she has to stop streaming like that. Now, Facebook is not as friendly. If she wants those same amount of people to come over to her YouTube, she has to stop streaming all three of them at the same time. Now, if I was her, what I would do is, a lot of people do it. They stream only maybe like 10 to 15 minutes on all channels, and they announce, hey, you guys, if you want to continue to watch, Meet me over on YouTube. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. They start off streaming on all of their channels, and then they say, hey, you guys, I'm about to turn off of Facebook, and I'm going to turn off of TikTok. Meet me over on YouTube. Okay? Meet me over on YouTube and keep your YouTube running. You know? Now, I looked up Korra's income on YouTube. I probably shouldn't, but y'all know I be dipping and dabbing or whatever. She does pretty freaking good on YouTube. You know? I mean, it's public knowledge. You know, I already told y'all the name of the site. But it shows that she makes about 16K on YouTube. Do you know if she had the type of following that she has on Facebook, if she brung them over to YouTube, just the views that she get right now, it says 16K on YouTube. Do you know how much more money she'll be making? Man, I will bring them all over on YouTube. You got to be smarter and don't work harder, work smarter. You know, if she's already making the amount that she's making on YouTube, she could be making a whole lot more. Yes, 16K a month. And that's just from the views that she gets right now. She could be making a whole lot more than that, you know? She said there need to be some sort of consequences attached to that judgment. If not, he will continue to strike it so she can continue to take him to court. No, let me tell you something. Once the judge makes a decision on the 23rd, whatever he does after that will be considered contempt. And she don't even need a lawyer for contempt. A young lady, the Hurt twins' mama, her name is April Johnson. The daddy name is Jerron. I don't even know. Jerron Hurt, that's his name. He was just found in contempt. She didn't have no lawyer. She didn't have no lawyer when she went back to file for contempt. He was found in contempt and had to pay $50K. And guess what? A $50K goes to her and her boys. And of course, you know, he got to pay some type of court fees and whatnot. But her and her boys, right? He's found in contempt. So, you know, I understand it is going back to court. So I guess you are going back to court. But trust me when I tell you that ain't what he want. That's not what he want. Because now Jerron don't have no parental rights to his children because he kept wanting to do it his way. Eventually, the courts don't like when you go against them. They know when you basically giving them the middle finger. Okay. And but Justice not going to do that. Trust me, he ain't going to do that. Don't get it twisted. With his career, you know, him being a chiropractor and blah, 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 he ain't going to do that. He know that America would eat his ass up, so he's not going to do it. Even if he did, he may try one time, and then he going to get some act right juice. You understand what I'm saying? But Jerron Hurt lost all parental rights. See, now Justin's not going to want to lose parental rights because it's going to make him look really, really bad, okay? People will start saying, wait a minute, you're not that awesome, amazing father that you pretend to be, because even Jerron Hurt, his people thought that he was such this great, amazing, awesome dad. Now they even saying, now, wait a minute now, hold on. A judge took your parental rights? Oh, something ain't right. Some of his loyal supporters are now questioning why in the world would the courts take your parental rights? They're not buying his foolishness, and they will not buy Justin foolishness when he gets snatched, his rights snatched by the judge, okay? So whatever happens on the 23rd, which is next Wednesday, we will find out, right? If in fact Korra gets what she wants, which I believe that she will, then he's going to have to adhere to the court order. If he does not, within 30 days, she can file contempt charges on him. He will be found in contempt, and either he's going to have to pay a fine or take his ass to jail. Period. And he's going to, you know, he's going to eventually get tired of paying damn fines. You understand what I'm saying? She said, Amora, the haters, followers are planning now to take Athena, her page down. I took a screenshot. Well, to be honest with you, Korra needs to be smarter. Okay. I understand that, you know, the universe be universing, but right now, if I was her, I would deactivate those pages until the 23rd. I really would. I would deactivate the page. Deactivate does not mean delete. It just means put it in like harbor mode or whatever so no one can get access to it. But I would deactivate the girls page until the 23rd. I wouldn't even try to start back up Junie page right now. I would start Junie a YouTube Kids channel. What the hell? And start the channel and then put in the image protection rights on her own. You understand what I'm saying? But I would start a YouTube Kids and the other pages that she have on Instagram and Facebook, I would deactivate them until the court date is right around the corner. You can beat the drums and pray to the universe all you want to, but right now he has the upper hand on Meta site, okay? He has the upper hand. So if she don't want to have to continue to come out and tell everybody the page got struck this, struck that, or whatever, then she needs to be a little bit smarter, okay? And that is, hey, sometimes you got to play the, tough or whatever until you get to the point of the judge gives her, some type of order. If not, then she's going to lose, I think, the page too. Then she's going to be, mad over both of the pages. But if they're going for, and let me tell y'all something. I don't even think Korra knows this because I heard her say it and I don't think she knows it. The pages are not being taken because they're mass reporting. That is not it, you guys. Trust and believe that is not it. They can mass report. I know, listen, y'all know they mass report me, child. You remember the time I told y'all I had 300 and some reports and my video didn't go nowhere? Well, somebody else that we used to support, y'all know what I'm talking about, they reported her page over 500 times in one day. She never got a page taken. You don't get your page taken over no reports. That's not it. The only reason the page got taken because it kept getting violated for image protection rights. They have her for copyright infringements. If you have a photo, a video, or even a voice recording of somebody else's voice or whatever on your page and it belongs to somebody else, you will be copyright struck. She just received so many copyright strikes, and that is because he claimed image protection. He claims she stole his image. That is why the page is being removed. It don't have 1,005 people right now can report a page and it will not be taken for that. So don't think just because a whole bunch of people get together with their useless asses and say, let's go report this page. The only thing they doing is wasting their time. Now, what it will do, if they report a video, it may be temporarily removed just so they can put human eyes on it. Once they put human eyes on it and find that it does not violate community guidelines, it's going to go back up. So people that mass report your pages are wasting their fucking time, okay? They're literally wasting their time. They're wasting their time. Now, of course, if your material violates community guidelines, then that's on you. That's not on the people that's reported you. That's on you. You violated. You did something to violate, okay? If she's not doing anything to violate, the video will be put back up. The page will be put back up, okay? So we need to stop thinking that other people, minions, whatever we want to call them, haters, we have to stop thinking that they got the page taken. Justin, solely by his damn self, got the page removed because he basically accused her of stealing the images. That's it. He claimed those images as his. They are his image until she can go to court and have that released. The girls' faces are his image. He is copyright striking her, saying that she is stealing his kids' photos. That's it. It has nothing to do with, don't let none of these other people be like, oh, I helped get the page removed. No, they didn't. They did not. Trust me when I tell you, they did not. I am a content creator. I've been doing this now for over a year. And trust me when I tell you, a lot of people have come after my page, baby. A lot of people have came after my page. I got emails that said you got 300 and something strikes or reports on your page, but we did not see that you violated community guidelines. So we are not taking your page down. Do you understand what I'm saying? So trust me when I tell you, that's not, your minions are just, those haters are wasting their time. So if they think they got a page removed, then they need to go eat a cookie because they don't get your page removed. They don't. That's not how it works. Okay. She said the judge didn't care of his skin color or if he was somebody's son. Wrong is wrong. He needs consequence for his actions. Yeah. So 9 times out of 10, when a court order, if you're found in violation of a court order, 9 times out of 10, they give you one more chance, right? To get it right. And then after you have to go to court again, that's when they start handing down consequences. You know what I'm saying? She said, court is feeling sorry for him, but he don't deserve to have leniency. From what I listened to last night and this morning, I do not believe Korra is feeling sorry for him at all. Korra has court date coming up on the 23rd, and I believe Korra is going to do everything that she needs to do in court. I do not believe Korra is feeling sorry for him at all. It ain't shit she could do right now. It ain't nothing Korra can do until next Wednesday. That's it. That's all. She can't do nothing. She can't call 911. She can't call Mark. She can't call Meta and tell them shit. She can't do nothing. Her hands are tied until next Wednesday, period. Ain't a damn thing she can do except for deactivate those pages and wait till they go to court. That's it. She's not feeling sorry for him. Because if she was feeling sorry for him, she would drop her court case. She's not feeling sorry for him. I don't think she's feeling sorry for him, not one bit. It's just that it's not as easy as people think. People think, oh, you could just dial a number and get something done. That's just not how things work in America. That's just not how things work. They have a court date. Now, what she's doing, what she should be doing is properly documenting everything or talking to her lawyer about everything. And then when they go to court on next Wednesday, she bring this stuff up. Because as of right now, it ain't a damn thing she can do. Nothing. June page is disabled. She can't get the 350,000 back. She tried to start a new page. Now, that's not necessarily true. Even though it's disabled, it may just be disabled to her right now. They may be reevaluating. I have 2 people that I know that pages was disabled because of copyright strikes, and they got it back. Now, I do believe it took some months to get it back, but they did get it back. Okay, so she may be able to get it back. Now, one thing I will say that Korra doesn't have, now I don't know if this is in her budget or not, because I don't know her finances, but people have social media managers with a platform her size. She should have a social media manager to where she don't even have to deal with this shit on her own no more. You know, now, of course, it costs money. But, you know, and I don't know how much money it costs, but she needs a social media manager. So she don't even have to deal with it. They work on her behalf. They work behind the scenes. They contact Meta. They do all the stressful shit. You understand what I'm saying? She needs a social media manager. Her page is too big for her not to pay. I said, I don't know how much it costs. Let me tell you. I think they offered me $350 a month. Let me look right quick. I'll tell you in 1 second, because I think they offered me $350 a month to have a social media manager on Facebook. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show y'all something. Let me get to my page. Okay, right here. I think it was $350. All right, so it is $280 a month. Let me show you. That's how much, if I wanted one, I would have to pay. Now, this is Facebook. I am monetized on Facebook, even though, we going through some things right now. We having our own set of problems. Me and Facebook is not in agreement right now. They got my page restricted for, I think, another week or whatever, because I told this man to get my husband's penis out of his mouth. And so they struck my page. Anyway, nevertheless, if I wanted a manager, it would take $280 a month. Now, let me tell you what that means. For $280, I would have, let me get to it. Where does it say that? Right here. You see this? I don't know if y'all can see it, but right here. This one says a personalized content strategy advice. Within that, it says talk to a real person 2 times per year about how to improve your content strategies for your subscribe accounts. But it's also, oh no, this is what I was looking at. Custom chat theme. She'll be able to, no, where's the one where you can talk to a real person? That one you can talk to a real person. It's another one. But anyway, because a lot of these, like if I purchase, you got your $11.99 where I can't talk to a real person. I would have to just text back and forth or whatever. You see all these X's, it basically tell me I can't talk to a real person. For $36 a month, I still can't talk to a real person. For $96 a month, I still can't talk to a real person. But for $280 a month, I can talk to a real person. I can talk to a real person. It says chat or email with your agent, get issues resolved more quickly, request a call from your agent. She can be on the phone with her agent today. Request a call from your agent, receive active case monitoring, okay? And she could do this for up to 5 people. So up to 5 different, pages. If she had 5 different pages, she could do this, right? Actually, it says it covers 8 of her profiles. It covers 8 of her profiles. So anyway, it's $280 a month. If I had a platform as big as Korra's, I would do this for $280. I don't have a platform that big. Ain't no damn way I'm paying $280 for this. But I would on YouTube, but I would not on Facebook because I only make like $300 or $400 on Facebook each month. So I damn sure wouldn't do this. But I'm sure she makes pretty good money on Facebook, so she could do this. And now mine is $280. I don't know how much hers would be. But anyway, I would invest in this. It's called a Meta Verified Business Max. Okay. That is what she can be offered. And she can request a call. So as soon as they deactivate her page, she can literally request a call, talk to them about it, and probably have that page back up. She could talk to somebody. She ain't got to be trying to figure out, I emailed them, I haven't received them back. No, girl, you can get a phone call from them for under $300 a month, right? So anyway, just thought I'd show you that. They also have it on YouTube as well, okay? Wait a minute, what happened? Liz said, what? Althea, shut the F up. There's no court order. Who is Althea? Hold on. Y'all got me. What happened in the chat? I guess I wasn't paying attention. Okay, Althea said Korra needs to remove the kids' videos from her page until after the court hearing before that MF or strike her page. I don't disagree with her. I don't disagree with Althea. And the reason why I don't disagree with her is because he will strike her page. Even though it may not be a court order, that's not stopping him from striking her page. If they can pick up the photo, the image of the kid's face in a video. Now, on the video is the one where she got the kid's face turned the other way and they're dancing. I mean, they're laughing and she's kissing on them. He can't do a damn thing with those. You want to know why? Because it has to be able to detect the image of the face. Okay. So all day long, the kids can have their back turned. Because listen, y'all know I done stole a couple of videos from people myself and I done post it and I cover up the face with like a sticker or whatnot and I can get away with that. But if they can detect the photo in the face, oh yeah, he can strike that. So I don't disagree with Althea. Even though it's not a court order, this man plays hardball. You understand what I'm saying? He plays hardball. So I would deactivate, that's not going to stop her money. It's going to stop her from making further money off of it. But whatever money that she's made on it, even if she deactivated, you can deactivate a video or photo for up to 30 days. I think 60 actually. It's either between 30 and 60 days. You could just deactivate it, right? Or even just, you could change the view from public to just, what is it called? Just your friends and family. Oh, that's another thing. Let me show you something. Korra doesn't even have to show the photos to everybody, right? She can literally change it to where only friends and family can see. Let me show you the video or the photo until she goes to court. Let me get to that, show you. To where she could post all day long and he won't see it unless, come on, Amora, where is the, unless he's part of that friends and family group, which I'm sure he's not. Because she have to select the friends and family. It's not that he is a follower of hers. Friends and family. Like, let me show you something right quick. If I post this video, let me show y'all something. All right, I'm back on my Facebook page, right? I could post something and I could say, it says public, where everybody and their nosy mama can see it. Or I could do subscribers only, which means that he would have to pay, and I'll put my subscriber up to $59 or some shit like that, some god awful price. Well, I thought it said friend and family, but because this is a page, it only does public or subscribers. So she could just put all of it to just subscriber mode only until they go to court next week. And that means only people that subscribe to her page can see it. Which means that if he want to pay $59, $69 to strike her page, then he'll just have to pay for it, right? I mean, not strike her page, but strike that particular post. But I would go and change the view of my post with my kids on it until she goes to court, She said, I honestly think that Korra doesn't say everything. I remember when she said she didn't have time to copyright and she did it and pages were pissed. She does say what she's doing. Let's all remember this man is a narcissist, psychopath. Be aware of his thought process and behaviors. Yes, he is. He'll try to do anything to ruin her, To me, exactly. These emotional charged people are so annoying. Korra words were that the pages were deleted. Yes, but you have to understand, deleted don't mean deleted forever, okay? Trust me when I tell you, even if it says deleted does not mean it's deleted forever. Exclusive, are you in here? Because exclusive page was snatched and she ended up getting it back. It was deleted, deactivated. She had no access to it whatsoever. They did their little whatever they did, and she eventually got it back. They give it back to you. Sometimes you don't even be knowing, like, damn, I got it back. I am having wine. Okay, this man is mad because June outed him. That's what I think, Sonia. I believe that he got mad and he's trying to take it out on Junie, really, but he's taking it out on Korra. He got mad because Junie told the world basically on social media that he has a picture of the mother, because he is obsessed, in the home. Now, here's the thing. It can actually be looked at as, oh, he's just this great, wonderful father, and he wants his kids to know who their mama is type shit. But you know that ain't true. The reason why he got a picture of her is because he's still obsessed with her. He still watches her. He still stalks her. He know he fumbled and he hates that. You understand what I'm saying? He came out to the internet and told people that he was going to divorce Korra, that they was going to get a divorce, and she made him stand on that shit. Okay? We've seen this in other situations, in other relationships. You understand what I'm saying? They try to do things to impress the internet, and then when it backfire on them, they be looking all crazy, you know, hanging low, sad, you know what I mean? Right? Because the woman made them stand on what they claimed that they were going to be doing, basically, you know? She outed him. She sure did, you know? And then not only that, his babysitter outed him, the nanny. So, and one thing I did hear Korra say the other day, she said, without a nanny, he can't take care of those kids by himself. Now, I'm going to tell you something. She knows her baby daddy. Why? They live together. When you're married to someone, you live with them, you know what type of person that you have in front of you. You know what you're dealing with. She knows him. Okay? She knows him. She knows that he is incapable of taking care of the kids by himself. She's already said it. She knows it. Without a nanny makes him look good. If he can't keep a nanny around, you know, then he's not going to be able to do it. Hence why she had the kids for 3 weeks. Why? Because he had no damn nanny there. He would have to get up, cook, take care of the kids, do everything on his own. He can't do it. He can't do that. He's incapable. Them kids will drive him nuts. You understand what I'm saying? And try to work. That's why he didn't want to work. That's why he just wanted to be a full-time dad. It ain't as easy as people think. Having to work full-time and take care of kids full-time. You understand what I'm saying? He can't do it. She said he will never get full custody with the criminal activity he does. He wouldn't get full custody anyway, Christy. Let me tell you something. Here in America, the only way he would get full custody is she would have to be found unfit. Okay? She would have to be found unfit. Coming out to the social media and expressing emotions is not considered unfit. No matter how many people hate her or any of that, that would not find her unfit. The reason why Jerron was found unfit, right? Jerron Hurt. The reason why he lost access to his children is because several things. One, it was proven that he was keeping the twin boys, 1 year old, away from their mother. She would call and ask to speak to the kids, and he would say no or give her an ultimatum. You move back in with me, you can have access to your kids. You move back in with me, you can have access to your kids. Or he would tell her, stop calling me. Stop. She would say, I'm just calling to speak to my sons. Stop calling me. If you're not going to do what I asked you to do for the best interest of our kids, then stop calling me. The judge saw that. Now, if she was keeping the kids from the daddy, then yeah, they'll have something to say. The court will have something to say. So he was keeping the kids from her. He was making $30,000 to $40,000 off the damn kids. He was going around telling everybody he was a single parent. He was going around telling everybody that that she left him and the kids, meaning that she abandoned him and the boys or whatever, right? He was trying to make it seem like the kids didn't have no mama. He had completely tried to wipe mama out of the kids' brain. Matter of fact, when they got the kids' counselor or the kids' attorney, when they interviewed the kids separately, the kids didn't even mention a mama name. These kids wasn't even being told that they had a damn mama. You know, kids were 1 and 2 years old. They will say mama in some type of sense or form, right? But when you got two boys running around here and they ain't even mentioning mama, what does that mean? He was alienating those children to believe that they didn't have a mother. That's why he lost custody. He lost custody. And because of his background, he got drug charges. He got DV charges. He got driving under the influence charges. So he wasn't no angel. But Justin will not ever get custody unless they find Korra to be unfit. And that's the thing. They're not, she can't even get, well, I ain't gonna say she can't get full custody. She can get full custody, but I mean full custody without visitation, because y'all know Jerron Hurt does not have no visitations right now. Now, he had supervised visitations one weekend. Was it 1 weekend a month, Candy, or was it 2 weekends a month? I can't remember if it was 1 weekend or 2 weekends, but he lost that. He lost that. Right? Now, Justin, in my opinion, the judge is not going to take his full rights unless he do something after this court appearance on the 23rd. I do not believe that the judge will take it right now, like on the 23rd. So don't think for one moment we're going to get news back on the 23rd that he has lost all rights. Now, he may lose, you know, because she's only asking right now for full legal, which is a lot, you know, and I actually do believe that she'll get full legal. She's not asking for full physical, meaning that he still has visitation rights, you know. So I don't see where either one of them will be found unfit to be to have visitation rights, because he's asking for full custody, and for her to have no visitation, well, that's just a waste of time. That's not going to happen. He's clearly wasting his time. That's absolutely not going to happen. I believe she'll get full legal, and I believe that they will continue joint custody. But I believe that she needs to get like the social media shit, all that stuff or whatever. She needs to get that stuff in writing in this court appearance so he can stop doing that. If not, then, she's going to be fighting with Facebook for longer. She said, repeat it again or more. Only when you are unfit, they remove the children. Plus, if Korra done with Miss Brianna, hold on. Plus, if Korra done what Miss Brianna did, she would done 1 weekend out of the month, twice a month. See, the reason why, yes. So Korra could have definitely had full custody, and he could have just had visitation, right? 1 weekend in a month, standard, if they could not agree. Well, because they went before the mediator and agreed to 50-50 custody, that is why he has just as much time with the kids as she does. When a parent can't agree, they go by standard state custody agreement. So whatever the standard in California is, that's what it would have been. But they went before a mediator and agreed to 50-50. And that's why he gets the children just as much as she does every other week. Now, here's the thing. Let's just be honest here, right? You cannot like your baby daddy, right? But that doesn't take away the fact that that's still the kid's daddy. I would have given them 50% because then guess what? That's saying you get 50% of the month. You get that time off. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I would not have wanted him to have 50% time. No, come get your damn child. Every parent deserves a break. You understand what I'm saying? I think that Korra is doing a smart move by getting full legal custody. But no, don't slack up. Let that child get his kids 50% of the time, because at the end of the day, it's still his kids. She need a break too. So I would have continued to 50-50. I like the way she's doing it, actually, if you think about it. We can, as mothers, sometimes we could be selfish and be like, no, I don't want him around the kids and this, that, and the other. It doesn't change that that's their father, right? No matter what. So, hell, give me a break. Come get these damn children. You understand what I'm saying? Come get these kids. They will find out who daddy is eventually, but they're not going to find out who daddy is if they're not around daddy. They're going to think daddy is the best thing since sliced bread. If they're not around him, they have to see daddy for themselves. And they will, trust me. But I wouldn't snatch my kids from their daddy. No, you need to share the same amount of physical custody that I have, right? So that she can relax, unwind, and be able to enjoy somewhat of her life as well. Kids are a headache. I mean, they work. I shouldn't say a headache. They are a lot of work. Okay. They're a lot of work. So just to get a week off, every other week off, girl, sign me up. If I had small kids, sign me up. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need to think outside of the box. She needs a break. So I agree with the 50-50 custody. You know what I mean? Physical. But I like the fact that she is going after 100% legal, because you got to understand 100% legal. She wouldn't need this mofo to sign shit that she needs to do with the kids. If she want to enroll them in a certain school, she'll be able to without his permission. If she wanted to take them to Nigeria, she'll be able to without his permission. If she wanted to, I don't know, sign them up to be a gymnast, she'll be able to do it without his permission. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the important part. If they needed surgery, she'll be able to do it without his permission. Because some bitter ass baby daddies and baby mamas, they will just say no just to hurt you, but don't realize they're hurting the child. Like, say, for instance, if they needed an emergency surgery, if you did not have 100% legal and you got some old egghead ass baby daddy or baby mama, and if they said, no, I don't want my child to have this surgery, then guess what? They can't have a surgery. So I do agree that one person needs full legal, like how Brianna got it. Brianna has full legal, and then they share physical, right? Joint physical. But she has full legal, meaning she got it in her thing to where they both have the rights. However, if they cannot agree, then whatever decision she makes outweighs it. Now, I like that, because she did it to where, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. We're going to talk about it. But if we can't agree on something, we can't meet in the middle, then her decision outweighs his, period. But every parent deserves a break. You know what I mean? And, if it take me having a week off, being able to go on to Mexico or just unwind or, just relax for the week, get my thoughts together or whatever, and they with their daddy, honey, let's go. I will take it, Sometimes we got to we need our peace too. She said, let me just say, Amor, you are really the GOAT. You got the Korra supporters deep in here. LOL, that shows your reach. This is why they mad. You can cover any topic and have viewers tune in. Well, thank you, Kia, baby girl. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you guys for the super chats and super stickers that y'all have coming in. I'll read them in a minute. She said the children are not safe with JD, bringing stranger street people in his home around innocent children. No, Korra needs to get full legal physical custody is insane. Super Leo lady, we could say that all day long, but guess what? Here's the thing. Unfortunately, they are his children too. Okay? That ain't gonna work. They are his children too. If the judge feels that they're not safe, they will take them. But she has to prove that they're not safe. She has to prove that the kids are not safe. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say they're not safe. I don't think that he will bring harm to the children in a physical way, but I do believe psychologically he will harm them. But hell, a lot of us are harmed by our damn narcissistic ass parents, right? But I don't think it's going to leave a lifelong effect, because you only with your parents for what, 17, 18 years, at sometimes, and then you go off on your own. That type of psychological abuse can be undone, right? Person can learn better, do better and learn better. So I'm not going to sit here and say that they need to be taken away from him 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because he has not harmed them yet. They love their daddy, just like they love their mama. We may not like them, but that's their daddy, nevertheless. And I don't believe that they need to be taken directly from him. If he was doing things like, beating their asses and doing shit to, putting them in danger, like harm way, I understand the nanny coming to the house or whatever. That was distasteful, and he's going to be dealt with that here soon. But he just wanted to go out and drink. We got to understand, though, Justin Dean is 35 as well. He's still a fucking little knucklehead ass young child. He's not a young child to me. He's young enough to be my son. But he's 35. He has a lot of growing to do, just like she does. Amelia said he brings people from dating sites and social media. That is not good for kids. It may not be good for kids, but he ain't the only one doing it. There's a lot of women be bringing men around their kids as well, okay? Eventually, she will end up with custody, whether it's when they become teenagers and figure him out for themselves and decide no more daddy house. Now, that may be the case because here in America, they do allow the kid, once they get a certain age, I don't know if it's 12 or 14, but they do allow the kids to say where they want to live, okay? Where they want to live. So if by then, by the time they turn 14, 12 or 14, if they decide I do not want to go back over daddy house, or visit or whatever, then, or live with him or whatever the case may be, then at that point, they will be able to go to the judge chambers and tell them, I don't want to go over daddy house. Trust me when I tell you, kids will figure parents out. Mommy and daddy. Kids will figure it out. They will. He brings people from dating sites and social media. It takes two to make them. It takes two to carry them. I love my 50-50. Yeah. She said, I want him in jail for 15 years. And see, that's the thing, is what we want. We see the bad in him, but that doesn't mean just because we see the bad in him that he's not good for the kids. You know what I mean? Both parents need to do some changing. We all do, child. Ain't no parent out there perfect, child. Show me one. Raise your hand if you was perfect. Because Lord knows I wasn't, honey. Lord knows I wasn't. She said that Bree was smart about it. Yep, Bree did. She put that in there. You hear me? She said, It was her lawyer. That's what it is. Not being the only one doing it does not make it right. I'm not sure what you're referring to. She said most of the time they come back sick and or hungry. He leaves the responsibility on her. I don't know. There's a lot of parents out there that has done things to their own children. You really can't trust it nowadays. Not every parent is a good parent. Some can be very deceiving. Absolutely. But it still doesn't mean that they should lose. Just because they're deceiving doesn't mean they should lose custody. I really do forget that he's only 35 because he looks so old. You're right, but he's 35. And I think people need to start understanding that he's a fucking kid, kind of, he's just young-minded. People do things when they're young-minded. Maybe he'll grow out of it. Maybe he won't. But nevertheless, we do have to, I think that a lot of people on social media, we judge people from a perfect eye, and from where we have grown in our lives, right? So we say, oh, we wouldn't do this or we wouldn't do that. Well, you do have to allow people to grow sometimes. He's a freaking egghead, okay? But he is just 35. He's still a child. He just try to act like he's so smart or whatnot, and it comes off as ignorant because he's definitely not smart. He's not that smart. You know what I'm saying? He's 35, so hopefully he'll grow out of some of those ways, and, some of it he won't. If he can manipulate the nanny, what is he going to do to them? Today, we heard Junie say there are 4 nannies in daddy's house. I wonder who those women are. Child, I don't know. Listen, this ain't the first person to have a nanny, and I'm sure it ain't going to be the last. Sure, will they figure it out? Yep, they'll figure it out eventually. I know folks don't like it, but Junie loves them both. That's the thing. That's what I was about to say. Because the kids love their father, ain't no way in hell the judge is going to just take the kids from their father. He has to be found unfreaking fit. Okay? If he gets 50%, then child protection services must be involved. He already has 50%. You mean legal? Because right now he has 50%. He is putting them in danger. He beats June up. Presses Athena head in the crouch, saying, "This is the only milk I have." Super Leo lady, where are you getting this information from? Where does it say he beat the kids up? Because this type of stuff, if he does that, then they should be able to, you know what I'm saying? The counselors and stuff like that should be able to find that information out. Are we just talking from an emotional standpoint? Is that what we're doing? I don't know. Because if he beat them up, like, I've never heard he beat them. She says, hell no, I'm still growing as a parent. Exactly. We listen, my kids are grown, but trust me, I wasn't always the best parent in the world either, you know? She said, these things happen when they first divorce. Oh, well, we have to go off of what's going on right now. You know, when you get a divorce, things are said and done and stuff like that, all because there's a bunch of emotions involved. You're upset, you know, and then eventually it kind of goes down. But like right now, he's jealous and mad and bitter. And the reason being is because, see, you got to think about it. Here's the bigger picture, right? You got a white man, American white man, an American white man that was raised probably predominantly around a bunch of other white people that look like him. They have this sense of privilege here that they are above any black person that breathes. Okay. He married a black woman from what he thought is a poverty country. Okay. Even though we know Nigeria is one of the richest countries in the world. But at any rate, he married a girl from there thinking that he was marrying below his level. Okay. That's what he thought, that he was marrying beneath him. He found out that he married someone that's not beneath him and that has a lot of talent. She's capable of standing on her own. Okay. That became a little threat to him as he saw her rise in front of his eyes. Okay. So he thought that he could manipulate her and gaslight her and convince her that she wasn't shit without him. Okay. So that's why he would make his little threats like, you know, without me, you wouldn't be nothing and ain't nobody going to want you and all this other stuff. And if you do this, that, or the third, you're going to be sent back to Nigeria. You're going to lose your American rights and you're going to be sent back to Nigeria or whatever. So he held that over her head a lot. Okay. He held divorce over her head too. She was probably afraid to get a divorce because she was like, oh my God, I'm going to be deported. Well, she called his bluff when he came out to the internet and said, me and Korra is getting a divorce. I'm going to divorce Korra. He thought Korra would bend and do whatever he wanted her to do. The fact that she did not, and she was able to go out and find her own place, and she's still standing today, that is what bothers him, okay? He feel that he got beat by a black woman, somebody that's supposed to be beneath him. It has to hurt. Think about it for a moment. Have you ever broke up with someone that you looked at and said, you didn't deserve me anyway? That I was too good for you, but I gave you a chance and now you have the audacity to leave me? That is how he feels. He feels like, no, you wasn't supposed to leave me. I was supposed to leave you. He felt like he was better than her. He felt like he was bigger than her. He felt like she was beneath him. He hurt, y'all. His feelings are hurt. His ego is hurt. His pride is hurt. He got beat by a black woman. And when I say beat, I don't mean like physically beat. I'm saying she came out on top. He don't like that. He doesn't like that. Don't think for one moment that he don't think about this. And listen, he has already multiple times tried to replace her, and he can't do it. He wants to replace Korra, meaning he wants to go out and find him another Korra, right? So to make himself feel good. So what does he do? He go after these black, slender women that have some kind of talent because he wants them to have some type of talent so that he can feed into them, or at least say he is, so that when they become big, he could take the recognition. That's what he wants. So once he find out that there's another black girl out there that sing, dance, act, that's attractive to him. He's probably met other women out there, but if they don't have some of the same qualities as Korra, he ain't entertaining them. The reason why he comes out and when he introduced another girl to the world, social media. He says, oh, she sing, dance, and act or whatever. He always have to say that. Why? Because he wants that woman to be a reputable of Korra. He know when he came out and said she lacks talent and she can't do this. He know he lying. He know he lying. He want any other person out here to just start in their career. He want them to be in his life so he can boost them up a little bit so he can take credit for it. I'm gonna tell you what he wants. Now y'all ain't gonna like it because y'all know I cuss, but I'm gonna tell you what it is. He wants to shit in Korra's face. That's what he wants. He wants a woman that look somewhat like her, have the talents, but he wants it to be a little bit better than Korra because he wants to turn around and shit in her face. That's what he wants. He want to be like, you lost me and look what I got now. I got somebody better than you, somebody bigger than you, somebody that's doing it, higher than you or whatever the case may be. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. And guess what? Every female that he gets that look like her or have some of the same talents as she has, they end up finding out that he has this strong, heavy obsession over her, and they don't like it. And they leave. Because once you make a woman feel like she's in competition with another woman, she's gonna be like, wait a minute now, I thought you wanted me for me. You want me to compete against your ex? I ain't signed up for that shit. You know what I mean? I think initially these black young ladies probably be like, oh my God, I got a white American doctor that's interested in me. And then they find out that, one, he's not a doctor, he's a chiropractor. And two, he's still obsessed with his baby mama, his ex-wife, right? And not just obsessed, but he want me to semi-compete with her? No, get somebody else to do it. Okay? And let me tell you something, not a good woman ain't gonna sit there and lay beside you in bed and hear you dog and drag your baby mama every night. Now, a couple of nights we might give you our ear. We might say, oh, she did you like that? Oh, what a horrible person she is or whatever. But after a while, we're gonna be like, dude, what the hell is going on with you? Why do you keep bringing up your baby mama? Why do you keep talking about your baby mama? Why are you obsessing over your baby mama? I'm not trying to hear this no more. Okay? Hold on. Somebody said they at my house. Hold on, you guys. Let me answer the door. Hold on 1 second. Come in. The door is open. All right. Sorry, you guys. Hold on. Let me text her and tell her to come in. Come in. The door is open. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. But anyway, so that's what he's doing. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Thumbs up if y'all can still hear me. She said that was abuse and he should have used that against him to get a U.S. visa. I think that she's going to be able to get one if she doesn't already have one. She may already have it, but I think she's definitely going to be able to get one. She said, is that what it is, Candy? Korra married beneath her. She did. She didn't know, though. You got to think, though. She didn't know that he was beneath her. She didn't find out until later. He proposed after 2 months. He is nasty, but God would destroy him because Korra got a praying family and prayer warriors. He's going to destroy himself, in my opinion. I believe he's going to destroy himself. I'm so happy Miss Summer got away from that lunatic. Yes. I'm going to tell you how women are. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all how we are. We want the best out of our relationship, right? We want that man to change. We want that man to be phenomenal. We don't want to give up on him so quickly. You know what I mean? So I'm sure Summer probably was like, dang, she probably saw some good in him. And she probably was like, dang, if only he could just change this and this and this. And then this list got bigger. You understand what I'm saying? That this list grew. So it was no longer little things that she needed him to change. It became larger and larger and larger till she was like, I'm not doing this. I'm throwing in the towel. You understand what I'm saying? I'm throwing in the freaking towel. Summer left. Somebody told me she was there for a year. I'm not sure if she was. She said Summer said he wanted her to hate Korra. That was one of the many reasons she's left. See, now I'm going to tell you something. What woman going to stay with a man that, want her to hate his ex? If you are a good woman, what reason do you have to hate the ex? Now I'm going to tell you this. Y'all know where I'm going. Any woman that's so hateful and jealous of an ex that they don't even really know, that they haven't even had no dealings with, she's just a jealous, bitter, nasty, spiteful, evil person in the first place, right? Right? I've never hated any of my husband exes. Why? They ain't did shit to me. Whatever they did to him, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That was before me. If you go into a relationship hating the ex, and if a man wants you to hate the ex, he's a sorry ass piece of shit. Seriously. And if that is the case, I applaud Summer for getting the hell out of there. Because if your man wants you to hate his ex, he's a piece of shit. He ain't a good man. He's not a protector. He's not a provider. If he ain't gonna protect his baby mama, how the hell is he gonna protect you? Absolutely not. That would be disgusting to me. You want me to hate your ex? What your ex do to me? Has Korra even mentioned Summer name? She probably ain't never mentioned that woman's name. If anything, she probably clapped and said, good, keep him, right? Korra don't come off as the type of woman that will get mad and say slick shit about the new woman. She don't seem like that type of person, She don't seem like the type of person that she'll be like, oh, well, she ain't me, or oh, she don't look better than me. She seemed like the type of person that she wouldn't even be bothered by a new woman. She don't seem like that to me. So I don't know. She said, did they go back to court yet? Did she win? No, they don't go back to court. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. They don't go back to court until next week, the 23rd. She said, Binky Bink said, I'm not getting into not getting into no ex mess. They better work it out and keep me out of it. Exactly. And I guess because of my age, 51, about to be 52, I would look at it as I would want them to work it out, to get it together. If you still angry with your damn baby mama, your ex-wife, after 2-3 years down the line, I'm going to start side-eyeing you. Because, see, I'm going to expect you to be a leader, right? To be a true leader and understand that it's about the kids. You can set your emotions aside. It's about your kids. If you still mad at your baby mama years down the line, who want to be with you? You got some issues, some psychological and deep emotional issues. I need you to deal with that before we can move forward. You bitter and mad about an old relationship? Boy, bye. Them not the type of dudes that I would even want to date. Some guy all emotionally caught up over his ex. You know what I mean? She said, how can people not see my message? We see your message, baby. We see your message. Oh, where'd it go? Who was the person that said we can't see their message? How people can SMT your message, sis. Oh, how people can send me a message? Go to my Facebook page and you can send me a message on Facebook to talk about it with the more. If one of my mods can write down the page name, I mean, not the page name, but put the link in there, the page link. She said, what has happened with Nancy and Korra? What do you mean, what has happened? She said, Korra just wants that mofo to move on. Exactly. She does. I think Korra would have a great relationship if he would leave her alone. And yes, he would destroy himself. Listen, you know who the problem is more so than him? He's the problem. Now, don't get it twisted. But it's his freaking flying monkeys that he's recruited that's worse than him. Okay? Let me explain what I'm talking about, okay? Some of these narcissists, they have these people we call them flying monkeys or supporters that hate the ex more than they do. So it's going to be people, no matter what Justin Dean come out here and say or do, it's going to be people, jealous, bitter, nasty, other women that don't have what Korra have or see Korra flourishing in front of their eyes. They're going to hate her way longer than Justin ever will. Okay? My mod is calling me. Hold on, let me find out what's going on. What's up, honey? All right, you guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Who said what happened to Korra and Nancy? What do you mean by that? These women be over there crazy. Yeah, so it's some of the followers that's going to, and listen, we have to understand this. I wouldn't even fight with them. I let them be where they be. Eventually they will fall off. But they are going to hate on her for a while, as long as they see her good. And you got to understand that just come with being a social media influencer. You're going to have the people that love you and you're going to have those that hate your guts. Okay. And unfortunately, it's going to be, it don't matter if they're young girls, old women, it does not matter. She's going to have haters. And some of these people that wish the worst for her, they just fucking hate, excuse my language, right? They haters, y'all. They just haters. They don't like themselves, you know? She said, and Korra didn't do anything but leave a toxic relationship and move on. Exactly. But guess what? In their eyes, she's going to be the worst thing since sliced bread forever. As long as she's on social media, they're going to follow her around from page to page and they're going to hate on her. But you got to understand now, we've learned this in life. Your haters make you money too. You can't get rid of all of them. You cannot get rid of all your haters. You got to have some of them around. They help you, they help you get to the top, baby. Sometimes these haters become your motivation to do big and better things. So Korra's going to always have haters. I think she understands that at this point. You're not going to get rid of some of these women that want you to lose your damn child, lose your husband, lose your womb, lose your uterus, lose your fallopian tubes. They're going to want you to lose your head. You lose your life, lose your voice, lose your mind. You know what I mean? They hate us. It's okay. Let them stay in their place. Don't think for one moment that you're not going to have some people that's going to always hate on her. She said, sometimes your haters make you greater. Exactly. She's going to have these haters. She said, those women not only drag Korra, they are on other bloggers' page hating on them too. Yeah, it's okay. That happens. Exactly though, Meg. It's not just Korra. They'll find 5, 6, 10 more other big time influencers that they wish they were. And they're going to hate on them too. So right there tell you is not just their dislike for Korra, it's within them. They dislike what looks back at them in the mirror. And that's why they can say things like that about Korra and anybody else that they're hating on. You know what I'm saying? It's not a Korra thing. They're not jealous of Korra. They're jealous of what Korra has, her talent, her personality, her smile. They hate to see you happy. They would love to see Korra come out here and cry. Now, if Korra came out here and cried every day, oh my God, look what they're doing to me and they're affecting me and they took the page down and I don't know what I'm going to do. It gets off. It's like having an orgasm. They have an internet orgasm. They love to see other people cry and fold and hurt. They like to see the pain of others. Your haters love to see you in pain. They love to see you arguing. They love to see you yelling. They hate to see you laugh and smile and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. It burns them. It fuels them. They can't stand it. It's not Korra. It's her aura, if that means anything, right? They wish that they can sing like her, dance like her, act like her, make the money like her, be likable like her. They wish that people can love on them like they love on her. And it's not just Korra. Like I said, they'll go around to other content creators and they will spew the same exact thing, They are bona fide haters, But unfortunately, sometimes your haters get you to the top, baby. She got to know in her mind that, hey, I got 405 people watching right now. I guarantee you at least 20 of them are haters. Hey, haters. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Hey, haters. Just like Beyonce said, hey, haters. Hey, sometimes you got to speak to your haters. Hey, haters. It's all good. See, 2 of them left out the room. Now, look, I had 4 or 5. Now I got 397. A few of them just dipped out of here. They're like, I can't stand her ass. I know she see me, So anyway, it's not just him, not giving him no grace. He's an asshole. He's bitter. He's jealous, right? But it goes beyond him. You got to think a lot of people that he recruited then turned on him. They don't really like him. They just making money, dragging her. It's funny how they used to be his supporters. They're not his supporters. They just her haters. You know what I'm saying? You can change up. They are not his supporters. They are her haters. There's no way Lolo supports this man. She's not his supporter. She can't stand him. She know he ain't shit. She just hate Korra. She's a Korra hater. She ain't the only one. It's a few of them. They can't stand him. They know he's a piece of shit. But they still a Korra hater. Okay? Period. She said, haters love a struggle story. Korra won't give them that story. Exactly. They wanted to see her cry because that page was taken. They ran, listen, when she put up their Junie page was deactivated, man, they grabbed their popcorn and they soda pop and they went and got a front row seat. You hear me? They're like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see her cry. I can't wait to see her cry. You know what I mean? They wanted to see her cry. But when she came out, she didn't cry. She washed her truck. She talked about it or whatever. They couldn't stand that. They're like, no, she's supposed to be pissed off. If she were pissed, it would give them exactly what they want. They want to see, they want to, their gratification for them is seeing her cry, angry, mad, and yelling at the screen. But when she don't do that, it bothers them. It makes them mad. It makes them angry. It fuels them like, God damn it, we failed. We failed. We done failed again. No, we got to do something else. We got to make her cry by Friday. Their mission is to bother the inner you, bother your spirit, bother your mind, bother your soul. And every now and again, because we are human, we let them, right? But most of the time we can hold it and it won't bother us. But every now and again we got to come out the bag on them. You know what I mean? And then just go back, go back in. Don't let it all out or whatever. She said, we move in Korra voice. Exactly. They can't stand that. They're so angry and so mad that they were not able to break her. Damn a page. They wanted to break Korra. Korra is still living in California. Now, I already told y'all, California is one of the top 3 most expensive places to live in America, right? One of the top 3 most expensive places to live in America. And she's still living there. She ain't lost her house. You know what I mean? She's still there. She ain't had to downgrade, She's still there and she's still able to pay her bills. They have not been able to convince her supporters to not support her. They have not been able to convince her supporters to not love on her. You know what I mean? To not help her. They have not been able to convince nobody of that. And they're mad about it. If anything, if I was Korra, I would laugh in their faces. I would laugh in their faces and I would continue soaring, rising right in front of their face. Period. She said people used to hate on Korra when People used to hate on Korra but it was only in the comment section. But since after the divorce, people been hating on her day in and day out, making live videos every day, hating on her. Let me just tell you this. A lot of these bloggers that's making live videos, hating on her, they doing it because they know it comes with a bag, a ching-ching. They've seen other content creators make $100, $200, $300 a month, dragging Korra, and they like, shit, I need this $100. Some of them trust and believe. Some of them don't even give a damn. They doing it strictly for the money. We've seen this in other sectors. We know these people don't care nothing about the person that they're blogging about. But if they know that they can make $100, $200, $300 a month or whatever, $500 a month, hating, jumping on a bandwagon, hating on a young lady, that's what they're going to do. But if I was Korra, I wouldn't be mad about that, because let me tell you something. Any publicity is good publicity. It don't matter if it's bad, good, negative. It's still free advertisement, okay? That's it. Free advertisement. So I don't get mad when people blog about me. Blog about me. I don't give a damn. You're helping me grow my page without me having to pay to grow my page. You understand what I'm saying? So Korra needs to look at it like that. You got to be something if they blogging about you, right? They ain't blogging about you, then they ain't thinking about you. So if I was Korra, I wouldn't worry about that. Let them blog on, blog on, honey. That means every day they're getting up and watching her. They're watching her every move just so they can come back and tell a bunch of other bitter biddies something that she did. I wouldn't worry about it not one bit. If I was Korra, I'd get up with a cup of coffee and go down my news feed. I would type my damn name into Facebook and see how many bloggers then blogged about me today. And I would smile and walk off and say, yeah, I'm still that bitch. I'm still that bitch. You know what I mean? They talking about her. They just need to keep talking about her. A lot of people think if they blog on you, they ruining your reputation. That ain't what they mean. You know how many people blogged on Beyonce, Jay-Z, and all these other popular billionaires around here? Just because they blogging on you don't mean that they ruining your reputation. No, they're just making you more well-known. They advertising you. Free advertisements. Speak on, baby. Because guess what? Somebody is going to say, who is Korra? Who is Korra? Who is Korra? Who is Korra? Right? Right? And you don't just get paid on your supporter views. Matter of fact, I looked at my back office and I saw that 75% of my views come from my supporters and 25 come from my haters. Honey, I need that 25. What you talking about? I need that 25%, baby. You know what I mean? So don't think for one moment that haters are not good, honey. Haters bring you a bag too. Haters help you get paid too. Let them talk about you. If anything, you just got to gain confidence in who you are. And I believe Korra has all the confidence in who the hell she is, okay? I don't think Korra worry about, oh, they're going to talk about my hair, or they're going to talk about my feet, or they're going to talk about my stomach, or they're going to talk about my butt. She don't care, right? So let them hate. Let them hate. Let them talk. Let them make a video. 15 more. Come on out. Come on. Say my name. Say my name. I don't care. Say my name. Say my name. I don't care. Put my pictures all over social media. They need to know who I am. That's free advertisement. Okay? Free advertisement. She said, he took that page down, let me know he's a hater. Exactly. He is a hater. He's bitter. He don't want her making no money. He feels like she makes more money than him. He knows it. He knows she's making more money than him. He don't like that. She makes money. Now, I'm going to say effortlessly, but it's not effortlessly. No matter how it looks, coming live several times out of the day takes work. I'm gonna be honest with you. And not only like what I'm doing right now, even though it take work, this ain't really no work because right now I'm sitting here with my robe on, so y'all don't even see me. But Korra has to come out and she's cooking, dancing, singing, talking. I'm sure at the end of the day, she's exhausted as hell. But she getting paid way more money than me, okay? She getting paid. Korra is in her bag. Believe it or not, Korra is doing it the right way. The way she comes live several times out of the day. Sometimes I say, I'm going to do that. And then I be like, shit, I can't even do 2 lives. I'd be like, I got to go take care of this. I got to do this. But now Korra don't come on here and stand up 4 or 5 hours like I do, which I ain't going to do that today. But Korra come on, she do an hour, maybe sometime 30 minutes, an hour and a half, and she's off. She's off. So Korra is in her bag. You know, she knows what it takes to make money off of social media and to provide for her family. Justin Dean cannot touch her. Not when it comes to that. She has mastered, perfected this. She already knows she's going to get some haters. She expects it. She expects it, okay? She said it's hard work and it's considered a job. It is a job. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is a job. You do have to fill out a 1099 and you do have to pay taxes. Social media, content creation, being a blogger, coming online. This is a job, but you are an independent contractor, meaning that you work for yourself. Okay? She ain't doing nothing different than an independent plumber, an independent doctor, an independent nurse, an independent, if you walk dogs, housekeeper, whatever you do, independent, you still pay taxes. It's a job. It's just that she works for herself. A lot of people work for themselves. A lot of carpenter work for themselves. A lot of people that do yard work for themselves. It's no different. So when people come out and say things like, you need to get a job, you need to get a job. See, they have small minds, okay? Small-minded folks is the one that tell you to go get a job because they feel like you working for yourself is impossible because they don't do it. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to go out and work for themselves and make good money. So they say, you need to go get a 9 to 5. You need to clock in somewhere and work for someone else. That's because that's what they're used to. That's their mentality. They don't understand that you actually can make more money working for yourself. You want to know why? Because when you work for yourself, you decide how much money you're going to make today. You do. How do you do that? You say, I just made $50. I want to make 50 more. Let me go back live. Okay, I just made $100. I want to make 50 more. Let me go back live. Okay, or, I just said $50, but it may be more or whatever. You control how much money you want to make today, tomorrow, and the next day. Right? A lot of people don't realize that. She's an independent worker. She works for herself. If she didn't, listen, if Korra didn't have a job, how she have a house? In America, they ain't giving people with no income a house, baby. So the fact that she was able to buy a house tells you that she got a job. She just works for herself. Okay? So she said, that's right. Social media pays well. That's why many give it a try but fail because they never realize how hard it is. Plus, you have investments in technical gadgets like phone, lights, mics, etc. Meg, you better tell them, girl. You better tell them, Meg, because what Meg is saying is absolutely right. You do have to invest in your business. I had to learn that myself. I've only been doing this for a little over a year now. Yes, you can make money, right? You can make money and your money will grow. But if you think you just gonna pick up a phone and start talking, that ain't how it works. It is hard work and you do need things. I didn't put so much money in my podcast and I was blessed by my supporters for adding to my podcast as well. But you right, honey, we done bought this out. We on our third microphone, second computer. I got a ring light, my second ring light, green screen. It's a lot of work. And there's a lot of money that you will put into it. We on our second soundboard. We still trying to figure out how to hook this damn thing up. You know what I mean? You got to buy different apps to make videos. Trust me, StreamYard, pay for your StreamYard, pay for your video maker. It's a lot of money. It ain't no cakewalk. You ain't just picking up no phone and turning on the camera just like that. You might start off with one or two videos like that. But if you really, really, really want to get into content creation, honey, you're going to spin a bag. You're going to make a bag and you're going to spin a bag, period. But you can make money. And everybody ain't built for this, right? Because some of these people, when they get on there, they call you black smut, burnt face, bald head, nappy head, this, that, and the other. They do it to run you away. And if you get to crying and running, then it wasn't meant for you, right? But don't think you're going to come out here and be a social media influencer, a content creator, and they ain't going to talk about you, right? They ain't going to drag you. They ain't going to try to get up under your skin because it's going to happen. No matter who you are, they gonna get some pictures of you. You might be looking left, might be looking right. Your lip might be hanging down to your damn chin or whatever. And if you get bothered over that type of stuff, yeah, you're gonna run your ass off of social media, turn all your pages off and be like, no, I just rather go work at Target. I can't take them talking about me. Well, it ain't for everybody. It's not for everyone, right? But if you know what comes with it, you got to look at it. This ain't nothing but a mind game. Yeah, I'm going to be talked about. Yeah, they're going to drag me. Yeah, they're going to talk about my mama, my daddy, my sister, my brother, my shoes, my toes, my ears, my lips. Yeah, they're going to do that. And then on the 23rd, I'm going to say, ching, 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 ching. Thank you, baby. You know what I mean? It ain't for everybody. Korra knows it's not for everybody. And Korra knows what it takes to make money. I listen to Korra myself, right? Because don't think that you're too old to listen to people. I think Korra actually should start doing a class. I think she'll do very good in selling a class on social media content creation. It's something that she said about maybe a month or two ago that was very valuable. She said, if I come out here and I'm fully clothed, right? I'm not going to hold the attention of a lot of people. But if I come out here and I show some skin, I show my belly, right? I show some legs. I wiggle a little bit to the left. I wiggle a little bit to the right. I'm going to hold a crowd, whether they like me or not, whether they looking for a stretch mark in my leg or not, right? Whether they looking for a dimple in my booty or not. Whether they look for me to fall or not, I'm going to get the views that way. Korra knows what it takes to get the views. She knows that. And I don't blame her. Korra knows she come out here and her hair look jacked up because she ain't moisturized it yet. She ain't combed it out. She knows she's going to get the views. Some of these people think, oh, let me go on out there. Let me put this wig on right. Let me put this makeup on right. Let me look slayed and laid. Let me look the best way possible. Okay. You might hold their attention for a little bit. You know? But at any rate, Korra definitely knows what she's doing. She has perfected her craft. And I do believe that she should probably offer a class, on content creation. That should be like another part of her, just another bag that she can get to, because she could definitely teach a lot of people some things, She's saying Korra has the insight into the talent her daughters have, and that's why it's sad others will want to take their pages down. Justin want to take the pages because Justin feels like he would rather make the money. That's what Justin wanted to do. He wanted to make the money off of the girls and not Korra. He's looking at, let me go and tell y'all. See, Justin see Korra talent. He knows that Korra can make money off of her own, right? He needs the girls to make the type of money that he was making. Remember that $27,000 check that he came out here and showed? I guarantee you he ain't making that shit as no chiropractor. He's not making that as a chiropractor. He wish he could make that type of money. Who wouldn't want to make $20,000 a month? Damn near $30,000 a month. Who wouldn't want to make that? That is a good living. $27,000 a month? Who wouldn't want to do that? Trust me when I tell you, because he knows she's making a bag, cooking, dancing. Korra comes live 3 or 4 times a day. I guarantee you Korra is making more than $30,000 a month just with what she does. Now, to make that and make money on her daughter's page, he's like, hell to the no. He's like, hell to the no. Right? That's why he mad. Because that page will make her more money. He's like, hell to the no. I would rather the girls lose their page than for it to give her another stream of income. That is how he's thinking. Instead of, let me tell you, see, he's 35 and he don't think, you know what I mean? He's not thinking smart, because let me tell you where he would win. They both could win. He can have a page for the girls and he can say daddy and them, or daddy and daughters, daddy and daddy plus 2. He can make however he want to do, right? And she can have the page with the girls. And his page with the girls can be the things that he do with the girls. He have supporters. They will support that. Who said that the kids can only have one page? It could be mommy and daughters and daddy and daughters. He could be making money with his daughters, doing daughter daddy content, but he's so busy trying to stop her bag that he doesn't realize that he could be making a bag. He just don't want her to be able to make the bag. That's what it is. He's not even thinking about that. He literally can be out here saying, you know what? Let's do this together, but separate. You do your thing with the girls, whatever you want to do. You post that. You got that. And I'm going to do my thing with the girls, and I'm going to post that. They both can be out here winning. These girls can be offered these deals, these modeling deals, all these things or whatever separately. He could be getting contracts or whatever, offers, and so can she separately. But that pride, that's what's making, he have something to prove too. Narcissists have something to prove. He wants to be right in the social media realm. He wants people to come back and be like, oh my God, you were right. She wasn't supposed to post the kids. Trust me, he wants to post his kids. He wants to post his girls. His girls make him look better. Now, he got some beautiful kids now. Him and Korra, if they didn't do nothing else right, they made 2 beautiful daughters. I'm talking about beautiful. Them girls are beautiful. I was looking at Junie the other day and I was like, oh my God. Junie and now Athena, because she looking just like them too. You know, they looking like a combination of both of them. But they made some beautiful daughters. Beautiful. Right? But he's blocking his blessings by being, bitter baby daddy. BBD, bitter baby daddy. you know? She said, but he wants to run Korra. Yeah, because he's a narcissist. He wants to control her. Narcissist wants to be in control. He wants to control her, you know? And not only that, I'm going to go a little further, and I'm going to say Justin knows that there's something wrong with him, because Justin also knows that he can't keep a relationship. And that's going to be a problem from now on. It doesn't matter who we get with. It's going to be hard for him to keep a relationship, because guess what? It's hard for a narcissist to be in a relationship, you know, because eventually people are going to do what Korra did. They're going to leave. People are going to do what Brianna did. They're going to leave. Right? Then you can't stay with a narc forever. Unless you just totally dependent on them financially. Now, if you get in a situation with a narc and you need him financially, yes, you might stay forever. Right? But if that woman makes her own bag, she makes her own money, she's leaving that narc. She's going to leave that narc. So the only way Justin's going to be able to get with somebody and they stay in that relationship, he's going to have to get with a broke, busted, and disgusted woman that don't have nothing going on for herself. But that ain't what he wants, because that's not competing against his ex. He ain't going to feel good. He needs somebody that's doing equal or greater than Korra to make him feel better about himself. If he get with someone that's of a very lower scale than Korra, oh, it's going to bother him to his core. It's going to bother him, you know? So anyway, the problem is Justin got accustomed to Korra doing all the work. He doesn't want to work. Yeah. He wanted Korra to be his little slave. That's what he wanted. Korra was cooking for him, cleaning for him, washing his clothes, giving him sex when he wanted it. She was there for him, taking his shit. You know what I mean? Thought he had him a little slave. He like, man, I got the best of both worlds. I got a beautiful woman. She's talented. She makes money. She pays these bills, you know? And she cook, clean, and deal with my bullshit, you know? He has no idea how to make content. When you check his page, it's all about when was the kids doing. His videos are all about the kids. Korra doesn't make her videos all about the kids. That's true, So Real. That is absolutely true. That goes back to some content creators have it and some don't. Some don't know how to come out here and hold an audience, hold a conversation. Sometimes I look on live, I go on YouTube, I look on live, and I see people live with like 5 people in there. And I be like, damn. Right? Some people would never know how to hold an audience, you know? It's 363 people in here right now, but it got up to 400 and something, right? Some people do not know how to hold the attention of 300 people. And Justin is one of them. To be honest, let's be honest. Justin, if he's not dogging out Korra, right? Or have his daughters entertaining him, Justin don't hold no crowd. He doesn't even talk with confidence. He second guesses his damn self. You know? He's not I don't see him as a content creator type of person. You know? So it would actually have benefited him if they could have somewhat got along and he could have had his daddy-daughter content and she could have had hers or whatever, if she wanted to do that. But I don't think that if they would have gotten along, I don't think that Korra would have minded her baby daddy having content with his children. I don't think that would have bothered her, you know? But he don't want to get along for the sake of the kids because he still feels that she outdid him. That's his thing. She said, it's crazy how those narcs are jealous of the money that their ex are getting. Exactly. And the fact that she went and bought a house, you know, for the people that don't think Justin is jealous is just, I don't know no other word to say it, but dumb. Dumb. When she went and bought a house, this man was like, that ain't no mansion. Now mine could be called a mansion, but hers is not a mansion. He's jealous. Jealous. He was mad when she bossed up, when he called herself talking about something, you gotta go. You gotta find somewhere else to live. He thought she was gonna be out on the street, probably dancing like Catwoman again. You know what I mean? Don't nobody like for you to boss up in front of their face. She bossed up in front of his face, right? So, yeah, he just missed it. That's all. He missed that money. He missed somebody being able to just, make money and he control it. He didn't care much for Facebook content till they were together any longer. Well, he cared for, it wasn't the Facebook content that he cared for. It was the money she was making from it. When he saw how much money she was making off of Facebook, he like, damn, I want to do that. Now, if you go back to some of his videos, in one of his videos, maybe more than one, he literally said he was going to quit being a chiropractor to do that full time. He wanted to be her manager or something because he knows being a chiropractor ain't making the money that she was making. It was a time when she was making like $70-something thousand a month. Is that not insane? Is that not insane? Who here makes $70,000 a month? Raise your hand. Don't be shy. We ain't gonna break in your house and knock you upside the head. We ain't gonna do none of that. But who in here makes $70K a month? Anybody? Anybody? I don't see anybody. Meaning that's insane type of money. Meaning the fact that he saw that she's capable of making that type of money. Oh, please. You best believe he feels like he fumbled. She said neither one of their houses classify as a mansion. No, you're right. It's not a mansion. She said, please block Shanine, girl. Why would I block her? She ain't saying nothing derogatory. It's not a mansion. Neither one of them are mansions. You know? Neither one of them are mansions, but it's okay. If she want to call it her mansion, then it's her mansion to her. He think he got a mansion, then it is a mansion to him. You know? But no, neither one of them are mansions. Not by the American standard of mansion, right? But it doesn't matter. She owns hers, you know? She has investments. He doesn't. She said Athena's birth made $150K, which that's a lot of money. Hell, I go have a baby right now on social media if I know I can make $150K. In 9 months, let's go. I do it. So, to be honest with you, she said, Amor, did you look at his shoes? I saw them ugly, nasty, filthy, stinking looking shoes in that damn picture. The hell? Why is shit all over the floor? But then, when I saw that, I had to say, the man is 35. If you have kids that age, which I do, then they ain't the cleanest, okay? So that's what sometimes we have to consider. That man is 35. He ain't at the age where that type of stuff is probably important to him. Now, he should be getting there. Now, my child ain't 35. He's 33, and he's getting better. I could tell that he's getting better every time I go visit. But it was a time when I wouldn't even step foot in my son's house. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, meet me at the restaurant or you come over here, right? So I think sometimes we have to remember that he is 35. He's still a damn child. His mother didn't teach him that well. She coddled him. She didn't teach him how to be a man. Daddy didn't teach him how to be a man either. Ain't nobody taught Justin how to be a man. He's a spoiled white American man, period. His mama cleaned up behind him, cooked his food, did all that shit for him. He didn't do it on his own. Period. You could tell. She said, wait until Brianna have them twins. She's going to be raking in some money. Yep, she is. Believe it or not, I'm telling you, that's why I said I feel like Korra should do a YouTube Kids, because these kids make the most. If you Google it right now, the richest YouTube channel is going to be two children. I think it's two white boys, but it's kids. Kids channel make way more money. And it's because the kids watch the shit, you know? If I had a whole show that people would actually tune in and watch the show, I would make money. Some of these kids shows come on. Some of them, they do 2 and 3 shows out the day, and the only thing they doing is just living their regular life. They ain't going to no acting school or nothing. They just being their regular selves. But people watch them. Kids watch them. She said, I've noticed a lot of couple channels, the women are usually the money makers. If and when the relationship fails, most of the ladies continue to flourish. Yes, that is true. But a lot of couple channels, believe it or not, actually, they end up with separation and divorce. It's because they faking for y'all is what they doing. They want people to think that they the best couple ever. They want you to look and be like, oh my God, I wish my relationship was like that. So they got to fake and act like, you know, they don't have problems, that, you know, they ain't wake up this morning and cuss their man out or woman out or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So they got to fake it. They don't know how to come out here and just be real and be like, man, this lady pissed me off today. You know, I was mad at my husband last night, you know? So they got to fake it. And that's one thing that my husband, you know, I told my husband, I said, oh, baby, let's do a couple segment. He said, hell to the no. We've been together 16 years and we're not about to break up now over no damn social media. No. He said, no, he ain't doing it at all. A lot of couples break up because they ain't being honest. They come out here and make it seem like they just so lovey-dovey. Everything is okay. And then when the camera go off, they throwing plates at each other. They cussing each other out. They sleeping in separate rooms and stuff. So some people ain't going to do it. And my husband is one of them. He's like, get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. We ain't going to, you know, because sometimes social media make you, you know, they want to try to tell you, oh, you should be doing this for your husband. Or you should be doing this for your wife. Oh, you know, they judging your relationship. They judging your relationship. And a lot of people, if you ain't careful, you're going to get caught up with that type of shit. So a lot of couple channels, they are ruined because they listening to these people on social media, tell them what's best, right? And then, yeah, then they have pity for the woman, and they're going to continue to follow and lift up the woman. Period, you know? And the man going to get mad, and he going to release all the secrets or whatnot. She said, but JD is the one who started this hate. He did. He pulled a Hollywood 101. Do I still have that video? This one right here, y'all.
Okay, let's address something really quick. Why did I bring my business to the internet in the first place? It's because I'm smart. I knew exactly what was going to happen. I was told exactly what was going to happen. So I made a strategic move to protect myself. It's called Hollywood 101. If you know when somebody's going to go, you know for sure somebody's going to go try to destroy your character on the internet, you do it first. So that's why I did that. Not because I feel good about it. Not because I wanted to. Truly didn't want to. Actually, I truly didn't want to. But I was left with no choice. I was left with no choice. And I accepted the consequences of that choice. The consequences of not making that choice would have been far more severe. So, it's called using this. I was a fantastic husband. Fucking fantastic. I supported, loved, adored, and dedicated my life.
That's it. He did that shit. He came out here. He came out here thinking that he was going to get people to just hate her. He thought everybody was going to be on his side. He didn't think for a moment those actions, he regrets it. He regrets it, but it's too late. Too late. He did his damage. I asked a question earlier, but I was saying, if he's already gone against a court order that was set, wouldn't he be held now in contempt, or would the judge give him another chance? Okay. Now, this what I don't know. Is this the first time that she's taken or they've taken each other to court for contempt since the divorce? Because if it's the first time, I think the judge will reiterate the court order. If it's not the first time, then consequences will be handed out. So now I can't remember if she has taken him or they have taken each other back to court for contempt before. But if they have, then if this is the second contempt, then consequences will be handed down. Because what the judge is not going to do is continue to just, if you've been held in contempt, they're not going to continue to just smack you on the hand. Not going to happen. Which means that he's going to have to pay like a fee, a fine, or even spend a few days in jail. Oh, she has taken him to court before, but was he found in contempt though? Was he already found in contempt? She said he's not a child. He's 35 years old, and that's not a child. 25, okay, but 35. Yeah, he's 35, but what I mean by he still got a lot to learn. She took him when he refused to pay his half of the school fees and signed the passport for the baby. So wait a minute. So did she take him for not signing the passport for the baby already? Oh, okay, I see somebody say this is the first time. Okay, but the school fees she lost, all right? So yeah. No, if he was already held in contempt and she had to take him back again, that's when they're going to start imposing all those big fees. Now, let me just say this now. Let me back up a little bit. Depending on what what judge you get, then if you're found in contempt, if it's like, I ain't saying, oh, he talked about her on social media, but the fact that he has not signed Athena's passport and this, that, and the other, I do believe the judge is going to be like, you have such and such days to get this shit done. And if you don't, this is what's going to happen. So he's 100% going to be found in contempt for the passports. 100%. Mark my words. Now, the judge will give him an order. It may be 24 hours, 48 hours, or 72 hours. But I guarantee you the judge will find him in contempt for that. Okay. Now I'll have to look at the paper to see what else she's finding him in contempt for. But that right there, he will be found in contempt 100% for not signing the paperwork to allow Athena to visit her family. Not only that, it's going to be frowned upon as well. Because that means all this time they've been divorced, she have not been able to allow her child to go visit her motherland because of his bitter, nasty ass. So he will be found in contempt from that, because I don't know what he's thinking, but ain't no American judge going to say, oh, no, you did right, thinking that she was going to run and take the baby to another country and not let you see your child. No, they ain't buying that shit, because there's rules and extradition laws in place to recover a child if something like that happened. So they ain't going for that foolishness. He's direct in violation for not signing those papers. So he will, but I believe the judge is going to give him a time frame. Say they may even make him do it that day, but I don't know. Offices close and stuff like that. So the judge may say you have, I think they may say at the most 72 hours. But he is going to put a time frame on it. The judge will say you have such and such hours to get this shit done. I don't care if you got to take off, fly in there, be in there at 5 o'clock in the morning, wait till the office open. I don't give a damn, but you have such and such time frame to get this done. The judge will mandate him to go get that paperwork signed. Or the judge may just say, you know what, since you haven't gotten it signed, I'm going to give her legal custody to where she don't even need your damn signature no more. I'm going to grant her legal custody since you think you're in control, since you think that nothing can be done unless you say so. I'm going to go ahead and give her legal custody so she don't need your raggedy ass signature to take care of things. So I do believe that those type of things are going to be imposed. Now, if I was Korra, I would go in there and be like, oh, we missed our cousin's birthday, my brother's wedding. Man, I'll be like, we had to miss all of that because he would not allow me to take our daughter outside of the country. She said, I'm hoping because of the crystal thing, they would give her full custody. Thanks for answering my question. They're probably going to give her legal custody, but the physical, she's not even asking for full physical. But now let me tell y'all this. Even though she's not asking for full physical, if he was an unfit father, they would give her full physical whether she asked for it or not. But she's not asking for it. But the only way that they would find out that he's not fit is they would have to do that guardian ad litem, which they don't have that in place as of yet. And they go to court next Wednesday. So I doubt if it's in place unless the judge order it coming up on the 23rd. Now, if the judge orders that, ooh-wee. She said, Amor, remember when you said he was sanctioned for $6,500? Yes, but the $6,500 was because he basically did a promissory note saying that he would pay half of the school fees, and then he reneged on the deal. So she can recoup from that. She said Korra should not share the kids at all with all these fake pages. Well, she doesn't have that right. She don't have that right to say, oh, I'm not going to share the kids with you. Or unless you're saying, when you say she should not share the kids at all, are you saying post the kids? Is that what you mean? Can we do a review of the court filing next week before the court date? Yeah, we could do that. The court date is next Wednesday. Let me look. I think it's the 23rd. That's what I put in my calendar. So it's the 23rd. So we can either do it Monday or Tuesday. We'll go over the court docs Monday or Tuesday, so we'll know exactly what they will be discussing in court. So if you guys want to pull up for that, we'll go over it next Monday or Tuesday. I'll let you know. I'll do a thumbnail and set it up either Monday or for next Monday or Tuesday. But she has a lawyer. I'm sure there are a lot behind the closed doors being done. I'm sure it is. She's going to be fine. Like, I don't think that just because you have a lawyer don't mean that you're going to get everything that you ask for. Just because you have a lawyer don't mean that you're going to get everything that you ask for. She said, can you do the Hurt twins as well? Yes, but you know what, Mercy? I would love to do the Hurt twins. I have looked for their court document and I cannot find it. If you could tell me the site that I can find it, I will go and get it. But I have looked at my main source and one or two others, and I have not found it. Maybe I don't know the county he lives in Maryland. But if you can help me get those documents, just lead me the direction where I can find it. I will grab those documents and gladly go over it, because I heard that they got some juicy stuff in those court documents that he is not telling social media. And I would love to know what that juicy stuff is, because judges just don't just snatch your child from you and you get no parental rights for no reason. And I know it's way more than he's coming out to social media and telling people. She said, I respect Korra because she hasn't rushed into another relationship. She's taking her time. Yeah, she is. But I think one of the reasons why she ain't rushed into another relationship is because of her haters. And it's going to take a strong individual to be in a relationship with a woman that receives so much backlash and hate from social media. It takes a strong, strong partner to understand, you know? She said, yes, Amor, please do it. He's another nutcase. Yes, he is another nutcase. She said, Jerron looked like a crackhead. You let me tell you something about Jerron. I would be afraid of him. And let me tell you why. This man has disregarded every court order that has came out. He don't give a damn. And to me, that screams dangerous. He's dangerous. The court did already put a sanction on him for $50,000 and he don't give a shit. He's dangerous. Amor, Justin has 5 pages he opened with the kids' pictures, and these pages has 16 plus followers, 1,600 plus followers, but now shut Korra own pages he opened for her own kids. Yeah, but that'll be addressed next week. That'll be addressed, but I think that she should open up a YouTube kids page. He can't touch it. He will not be able to touch it. She will be able to control that page. So, I mean, she can keep on playing on Facebook if she want to, or she could do something else like open up a YouTube kids page for her children. A lot of kids watches kids channels. She said, is the same court date for the one Justin filed? Yes. So what they did was because she had a lawyer and he didn't, she was able to get the upper hand. So even though he initially filed, because they went to court and he did not have a lawyer, now it's almost like she filed. She's the petitioner now because they continued it until the 23rd with her being the petitioner and he's being the respondent because he didn't have an attorney at the time he went into court. So she kind of took the upper hand over that case. She said it's over for him. You mean the hurt twin dad is over for him? Yeah, he's going to end up going to jail. He has violated way too much. Yeah, it's definitely over for him. He's going to end up going to jail. He ain't listened to now. He don't care. They said, don't speak of the kids online. What did he do? Come speak of the kids online. She said Korra took him to court when he refuses to sign the passport form. And if she did that, what happened in that case? I did not know she did that. So what happened in that case when she took him to court because he refused to sign the passport form? What happened? Do anybody know? All these bitter baby daddies out here, boy, I'm telling you, somebody need to put them in a box. There's a lot of them, though. A lot of them. Does anybody know that answer? The court said she could have sent him to jail, but she was not going to do that to someone's child. They told her she had to take it back to family court. I don't believe that she feels this way now, that she's not going to send him to jail. I don't think she feels that way now. If she does, she's crazy, but I don't think she feels that way. She said, yep, bitter baby daddies online and off. Yep, I agree with that. They told her she had to take it back to family court. I can't remember. That was the first time she took him to court. They kept postponing it. Oh, okay. Oh, well, listen, we're going to close up here. I've been on for 2 hours and 25 minutes. For those that just came in, you guys can rewind to the beginning to hear us speak about Junie's page and things that Korra can do to prevent this problem. She goes to court next Wednesday. So we just got to wait and see what's going to happen on next Wednesday. But somebody suggested, and I will be doing this either Monday or Tuesday. I will let you guys know in a few days which one I'm going to do. Is probably going to be more or less like Monday. Let's do Monday. Let's go over the details on Monday's live. I will come back probably the same time, 2:30 my time, 2:30 Central Texas time. So I'll come back on Monday and we will go over all the charges that, what she's seeking versus what he's seeking. We will go over that Monday and we will wait patiently on Wednesday to see the outcome of the case. Okay. Sounds great. Sounds great. Until then, Korra, start a YouTube Kids, baby. Start a YouTube Kids. She said, Amora, when are you going to do a next YouTube for beginners? I'll do it real soon. Maybe, let's go for, let me look at the dates. I could do it on a Sunday for sure. Let me see. Let's try for, it's going to have to be the 3rd of November. I'll do another class on the 3rd of November because this is my birthday month and I already got things planned for these Sundays. So it's going to have to be the 3rd of November. I'll do one on the 3rd of November and I'll update you guys, okay? The 3rd of November, I will do another YouTube class. I will send out the link for those that want to get into it. I've learned a little bit more since my last YouTube class. So, and every time I learn something, I will definitely insert it into the class, okay? So the 3rd of November, I will let you guys know, all right? Let me give a shout out, huge shout out to Liz. I think that's Laborde. But thank you, Liz, baby girl. I appreciate that super sticker so very much. Diva Chicks, thank you so very much for that super sticker. I appreciate you. And Nell, I call her Nelly Nell. Thank you. She said, let's not forget the video of Athena, no eyes. Exactly. Oh, yeah, because we do have to deal with that, right? Well, we kind of dealt with it some sense or whatever. So she does have the restraining order. So that would definitely be introduced on Wednesday as well. But thank you, Nelly Nell. Thank you, guys. Let me just check my coffee link right quick because I don't want to be ungrateful to anybody. If you guys sent one in, I'm not sure, but let me just check to see. Hold on one second. Oh, and Rachel, I got your super sticker from this morning. So thank you. I think it was a super thanks, but it's the same. All right, hold on. I think this is my first time signing into this thing on here. Oh, it's telling me I got to do something else. Hold on. It's telling me I need to put this verification code in, I swear. That's me and my husband with all these two-way authentications. 2 forms of authentication. We'll do a class on that one day too. So I received a coffee, actually 5 of them from, I think it's Laura. Let me read it. It says, I finally caught you live. I've always have to go back and watch the replay. Been following on here and Facebook ever since the LaTruth saga. Amora, when the day you are the GOAT, believe me, you are my queen. Love you. Keep doing what you're doing. And that's bringing awareness. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you so very much for those 5 Coca-Colas. Thank you so very much. I will be back into this saga because, honey, I got to leave that headache, bitter, nasty saga that I was in. I got to leave it alone again. Y'all know I be dipping out and dipping back in. So I am going to be back on the Korra and the Hurt Twins dad more. I'm not going to say I'm not going to talk ever about that other saga, but I'm going to be back on here more. You guys are more friendlier. Oh my God, y'all are way nicer than them hermaphrodites that I deal with on a daily basis in that other saga, okay? I like y'all a lot. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so your girl is back. Your girl is back, okay? So if y'all got some Korra news or some Hurt Twins news, please shoot me a email or a text message in my inbox. Talk about it with Demora@gmail.com is my email. And talk about it with Demora on Facebook. You can hit me up in my messenger. Korra news or the Hurt Twins dad. And I'm even doing Montel too. Montel, y'all know he a whole nother narc out here in these social media streets. He's doing the same thing. He's a narcissist and putting his baby mama of 4 children through hell too. He's another Justin. He's jealous of her. She's in her bag. She's making more money than he is. He's jealous. He been trying to replace her. He's a whole cheat out here and he wants her to look like a bad parent. So he's out here doing the same bitter baby daddy shit as all these other bitter baby daddies. So if y'all have news on him too, send it my way, okay? Well, anyway, I love y'all. Y'all gonna listen to my ex's song. I still haven't updated it, but nevertheless, it's the same one. Love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Jay! Can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Period. She kept talking about that family.
Can't make $1.
She kept talking about that family. 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 That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family. Clock that team. Clock that team.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Child, we finna talk about this with Demora. That family.
Tell these motherfuckers to bless me hell.
That family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to bless no damn body.
That family.
Jay!
That family.
Tell these motherfuckers to bless me.